Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your
Ended up getting quite a few things in a range of categories, so I'm gonna start with clothing. This is a ribbed sweater from Ralph Lauren. It's an extra large as well, so I plan to wear it oversized, pretty much like almost a sweater dress, except it might be just a little bit too short for that. I have to wear shorts underneath, but I don't have any pieces to wear with my knee boots, so this might be a nice one. And I especially like it when sleeves bunch up, and even when I wear the sweater to the waist, there's like a lot of room and like a lot of bunch of fabric, which I really like, so I definitely wanted to get this. Next, also red. This is a sleek gown, and this is quite baggy on me, and it hangs in a certain way that I enjoy, but I don't think it was meant to be like that since this is size large. But I really don't care about the sizing whenever I thrift, aside from jeans, because it's the only thing that kind of has to be in a general size. I can hold up with a belt like this, but I never actually buy jeans from Savers because it's very hard to find my size, one, and also the very high waist style that I enjoy. So I mainly get those at antique vintage stores. I think my favorite thing to thrift for, aside from nice jeans, is satiny pajamas and intimates. So that's the first place I go whenever I go to a Savers store, aside from the home decor. So it's either that or the intimate section, because I picked up quite a few nice satiny pajama and robe pieces, and they're all thrifted. Except this one is nylon, it's not satin. You know, textiles major. Satin is a sort of construction, and this is definitely not. But because it's nylon, it has a natural sheen. The luster hits off the light very nicely, so I still really like it. It's comparable to satin, you know? People say it's very hard for them to find something nice, especially at Savers, but a lot of times you have to give things a chance. It might look really freaking ugly on the hook, but you have to keep in mind, especially if you like to tuck things in, like I do, because I'm always wearing high-waist jeans anyways. Things really change as soon as you kind of alter it. Maybe something that's really long you can tie up in front of you into a knot or something, and that really transforms the piece. So I picked up this blouse right here, and it almost looks like an ikat, but it's actually just a woven material, and the warm tones attract me, which is why I even got it. There's just a lot of thread variation in the way that it's woven. It has like a lot of novelty yarn, so I'm just being a textile nerd again. As always, I just tuck it in or tie the knot, and you can wear it several ways. This blouse, I am so surprised I ended up getting, because it looked really, you know, at first, but of course you give things a chance. Mainly because the pink is almost stepping into the realm of coral or salmon, which I do not enjoy. I don't really know why, it's just my preference. But because it is a gingham pattern, there is white to really break it apart, so it just looks kind of pinkish to me. What I really enjoy is the embroidery right above here and the tucking that happens right above the chest area. And I'm not a huge fan of polos or collared shirts, but when I tried this on, I kind of buttoned it, mismatched one on purpose, and then tucked it in to wear it kind of loose. You know that white blouse I have where I kind of look like a pirate? It's like that kind of style where it's like very, very V-necked, very wide and puffy, and the puffy sleeves here give me that look that I like, and it is a size 14, so it's really big on me, and I like it because of that. So if it was more fitted, probably wouldn't have gotten it, because it would just look like I would drive tractors all day. Honestly, I would love to drive a tractor. The last piece of clothing I came across is a t-shirt, very stretchy, polyester and spandex, and it has flames heat printed on the sleeves, and I thought, you know, it might be fun to wear this, because I know it's like the very trendy thing right now, but I liked it. I saw it and I was like, I'm getting it. I didn't even try it on. Yeah, I didn't try it on. Alright, well that's everything I have to show you. Thank you so much for watching. Just kidding. That was just all the clothes I had, and now it's accessories. So this is the craziest thing. I've been saying since the summer that I wanted a beret. when I went to Asia, and I didn't end up getting one until last week. Today I was thinking, oh, I wish I had a red beret. You know, I have gray, and I'm walking in the hat section and there's a red beret right there. Ah! I'm not gonna tear a hole in this, so I'll cut it off later, but I can't believe I was just thinking that, came across it, and now I have one. Yay! And for my sister, I got this furry pink, it's not quite a bucket hat, it's just a furry pink hat. I took one look at it and I thought, yes, she would want this. So I asked her and she's like, yes please, and she's not here to try it on right now. She's out of the house. And then this, I'm not really sure what it is. It has the tags on it still. It just says men's insulated wear, 4 layers thick, Arctic warm. Well, I'm guessing it's a head wrap just because there's a seam here and it probably is not a scarf. So I'm guessing it covers your ears. Then I came across these earmuffs. I feel like me before would be too embarrassed to wear these giant things, but I have another pair in black that my friend Amanda gifted me a couple years ago, and they actually work very well, and it's nice for days where you don't want a hat. So this goes with my gray scarf. I like it, and I'm glad I got it. I think it was $1 or something. Last accessory is this pair of gloves, and it is actually brand new from Gap. I'm guessing somebody got them for Christmas and then maybe just donated them right away. My sister needs a pair of gloves, and these are text sensitive, so you can use it on touch screens. Then one pair of shoes. These are from Liz Claiborne, and yes, Claiborne, no, Claiborne. Everyone just wants to donate shit that Liz made. I see the brand everywhere, but everywhere in Savers. These are a pair of court shoes, and they're this fake black suede. They're in pretty good condition, and I like the idea of wearing black socks with these because they'll look like those ankle booties that are sock fit. You can wear them in the springtime with no socks as well, and it has its own look. So I really enjoy court shoes, and I hope that it's comfortable to walk in because that's very important, probably more important than how they look. Wait, but Crocs. If you've ever been to Savers, you know that there's a wall with just a ton of plastic bags with bits and bobs, just trinkets, random stuff. I've never looked through those just because I thought it was too much clutter and it would take forever, but recently I have been looking through, rummaging, taking my time, and you come across pretty cool things that they just couldn't put on the shelves because it doesn't really belong in any category. Yarn, multicolored yarn. Basically, I've been meaning to buy yarn because I'm gonna try making pom-pom earrings for a store that my sister and I are working on. I'm not even sure exactly what's in this bag. I wanted it because I had my eyes on this. Somebody hand embroidered a basket of sunflowers. So I'm guessing here's another very fake dream catcher. It will go very well with my already fake one. That one I won at an arcade, I think. And then I have a real dream catcher that my sister got me as a gift before. And then I guess this is just a very small silver frame. This one is exciting. For $1.50, a heat transfer letter pack. Oh, there are 3 packs. I'm gonna make some shirts or whatever I feel like, I guess. And it's in the font Soap. Spreads like wildfire on YouTube. But before I even saw the font online, I remember this type from those 90s stickers, the alphabet ones, that were very popular. My mom scrapbooked with them a lot. Some hangers, my sister needed them, so I picked up this for $1.99, I think. And this is a dining table set. They are bamboo plate holders, kind of extra, but I like wicker, especially when you don't live with cats. It would just look very cute. I'll update you on how that goes. Maybe I'll use it next year. You can even use these as any kind of dish you want. It doesn't even have to be for the dinner plates. But I picked up this kind of, it feels like paper mache. It's a print of a rose and a rosebud, and it's very stained and kind of icky, but I think it gives it a nice aged look. I like it. And I almost didn't get this, but I just kept thinking I can definitely find a place for it eventually. Then this framed print of a painting. I got it from my sister. As soon as I saw it, I just knew that she would like it. And it is by Auguste Renoir, A Girl with a Watering Can. It actually came in a pair, but the other one I didn't quite like as much. It's a girl with a hoop, I believe. It's the most expensive thing out of the entire haul. It was $8 and it wasn't half off because they excluded home decor items. But I even double checked with my sister and she said, you know, $8 is still really great for a glass frame and the print. And you know, randomly I actually got that painting by Van Gogh at Savers too. It used to have a glass screen, but then Tyler stepped on it and it shattered. But don't worry, he didn't get hurt because it was underneath a piece of clothing, I think, which is why he stepped on it. But I'm glad that there's no glass on it because it makes it lighter to hang and there's no glare. The last two items are really random. They're both for my sister. That bitch is spoiled. So the first thing is a bunny box. It's like satin on the sides. And I'm guessing it was for Easter at one point. But the sequins and the beading, it's so intricate. And I guess she could just use it to store stuff. I might gift her something using this box, is what I was thinking. And then I got this other little box because she wears a lot of rings and small pieces of jewelry. And it has 2 cupids on top. Or maybe they're winged angels. Alright, well that's everything I have in the haul officially. Thanks for coming thrifting with me and for letting me share this with you. I'm really grateful for that. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I will see you sometime soon. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye. Carrot. I'm ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. Thanks for watching, y'all. This was quite a nice way to end my evening. I was supposed to clean my room, but it just got twice as messy with this haul, but that's okay. That's so okay. I just jumped over this chair right here. Oh my god. How short do I have to be that when I stand on a chair, my face is still in the screen? Oh. Goodbye.